Good day, everyone. Are you somebody who's too quick with your transition? You get out of rhythm, out of sync, tempo, timing, you're rushing the downswing. Well, today we're gonna fix you up. Simple things we can do. It's gonna make a world of difference. Oh, but first, got some new hats in. Link in the video description below. Little black camo, blackout MrShortGame logo. If you want one, they're gonna go fast. So get on there now and get them while they last. So I've gotten tons and tons of requests for this video in particular, because a lot of us just rush the downswing. I'm gonna show you why. There's just three little things we can do to work on it, and then I'll show you what to do. Let's say when you're on course, I'll give you the one key that I use that really helps me get my timing back when it gets off, because we all get off. Whenever, on course, off course, wherever you are, if you're working on your rhythm, your downswing transition, never work on another swing thought other than that. So if you're trying to keep the club face square going back, you cannot work on that while you're doing this, because what's gonna happen is you're gonna do mistake number one, which is our first fix, is you're gonna take your backswing back slower. 9 times out of 10, when you're working on something, you take a slower backswing, which is cool when you're working on that. But what it does is it causes you to just lunge at it and kind of jerk that first move. So you have to not work on anything other than your rhythm, tempo, and timing. Because if I'm working on keeping that club face, let's say square going back, I'm gonna do that, okay? And just, lunge at the ball. It's gonna come up not good, right? So we cannot do that. That goes into fix number one, little drill number one to work on. What I want you to do is, because you're working on so many other things in your golf swing, hopefully one at a time, you have developed a slower backswing. It's not bad, but sometimes it's too slow. So we gotta just pick it up. So first thing you wanna do is just feel your backswing, and I want you to just work on just taking it back a little bit quicker on the backswing, so that what it will do is, if you go a little quicker, it causes you to slow up top and let things just naturally happen up here. That in and of itself could fix you right up and you could be good. So just work on slightly faster backswing than, let's say, you're used to, and just see what that produces. Oh, that was pretty good. So get uncomfortable, that was good, in that backswing being a little faster. Just hit a few shots, faster backswing for the first one. And it will slow up your transition. That will happen all by itself. So do that like 500 times, feel it. And here's step two. This happens a lot, is we start taking our swing back like this. Even if you do quick, you might go, okay? And you just kind of pick that club straight up, and you have no, let's say, width in your backswing. It's just kind of right up here. And that just in and of itself causes you to get quick, because you haven't taken the time, not time duration, but time in space, right? My hands, like I can go quick and have this space here. Okay, and that gives you time to transition and speed up. But if you have no space, then you have no time to speed up. You have to do it all at once, and it causes you to get super quick in your transition. And that's what happens. Can't even hit the ball like that. So you have to get width in your backswing. How do you get width? Just keep both arms straight as you take it back, as long as possible, okay? So both arms stay straight as long as possible, and just the drill is this, try to keep both arms straight as long as possible, just by turning the shoulders. Keep that right arm straight, don't even bend it, try not to. It's a great drill to work on, so that's gonna be the second piece to work on, both arms straight forever. And if you look at it in slow motion, there's gonna be a little bend, but I'm not consciously trying to to do that. I'm consciously trying to keep it as straight as possible. And it gives your body time to generate speed in here instead of having to get it all at once. If you're trying to get it all at once, that never works. You gotta take your time. Just take your time. Okay, third and final piece, then I'm gonna show you what to use on the golf course when you're struggling, because we're gonna struggle there. All right, third and final piece is, how do I start the downswing? How do I start? Here's what messes people up in the downswing, because everybody says, and it's true and not true at the same time. It's just the way it is. All right, when you start the downswing, everybody's saying lead with the hips, lead with the hips, lead with the hips. So you get back here and you're thinking like, ugh, and you just, we lead with the hips. And the hips, we get them too quick right out of the gate. You know, lead with the hips is like slow. So what happens is we don't go slow. We're trying to fire the hips because everybody thinks firing the hips is the way to go. And again, it pulls us out of the shot. Our hips are big, powerful muscles, and they pull us out of the shot. So do not lead with the hips. You're going to, but don't. Watch. I want you to lead. Okay, you're gonna take it back. I want you to lead with your hands. Now, don't get this wrong, okay? Because you'll make me look bad. But if you lead with your hands by going, that's wrong. That is wrong. Don't do that. Lead with your hands by doing this. Hands back, hands fall. This is your first move. Boom, hands fall down. Fall down. Watch my turn the screw video too. That will help you, but we're not gonna work on that right now. Take it back. Here's your first move. Hands fall, then the hips move. But no one's really gonna see it because it's kind of gonna happen at the same time. But for the purpose of the drill, man, I want you to let those hands fall like you're gonna hit your thigh. The club's gonna hit the ground behind you and then go. That's what I want you to feel for this drill that you're gonna do. Just take it back. Just feel like, look, you're gonna feel like this. In reality, it's gonna be like this. You know, if you're lucky. But in feeling wise, it's whoosh, okay? Just a little, just know that. Let it fall, let it fall. The more patient you are there, the better result you're going to have. You have to feel it though for as long as possible. So now you're on the golf course, you're a mess, it's gonna be a wasted round, your timing's off. I've been there. What do you do? What do you think about? What do you focus on when you're on course and you don't have it? So when I'm on course, I do a thing called 1, 2, 3. All right, that's it. And I just focus on that. I know because I've done, look, if you don't do this stuff, like literally 100 times each, minimum, then you're not gonna know the feeling that you need when you're on the course, all right? So when I'm on the course, I just do 1, 2, 3, okay? It'd be 1, 2, 3. Just simple 1, 2, 3. Some people say a name, some people do something different. It's just a 1, 2, 3. So the one, and I'm just thinking, 1, 2, 1 is here, 2 is the fall, 3 is the swing. 1, 2, 3. In reality, it will be 1, 2, 3, okay? But you're gonna try to do the 1, 2, 3. And it really helps if you do that on your first par 3. That's why we're here at the par 3. If you do it with your driver, you can, but it probably mess you up. So usually in the first, third or fourth hole, fifth hole, there's a par 3. Do it there. You know if you're off on the first 2 holes. So hopefully third, fourth, fifth hole is a par 3. So here, I've got a par 3, perfect number for me, 170 yards to the hole. I've got the 7-iron. I'm just doing the 1, 2, 3. Let's see if I can do it out loud. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Not bad. It's hard to count out loud and swing. Just count 1, 2, 3, because otherwise you will be locked in golf swing instead of golf shot. And we want to just let the shot happen. I don't want you to think about all the stuff on the course. All right. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. See you in the next video.